It's fun to start, but it can be tricky. So I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Kate. Welcome to my channel about photography business for creators around the world. Today, I'm gonna help you choose a name for your business, but I upload one video per week, so make sure to check the entire playlist. You'll find a lot of useful information there. Like, subscribe, and let's get started. Everything new needs a name, and your photography business is not an exception. This is the first element of your business that your client will see. But I get it. You may be more comfortable representing yourself through images rather than words. So I'm here to help. Step number 1, remember a few rules. First, avoid hard to pronounce and hard to spell names. Just pronounce the name that you pick a few times. Ask your friend, ask your family, is it easy to pronounce? And what is even more important, is it easy to spell? Because, with English or with even with other languages, sometimes it can be tricky. And you want the name of your business to be easy to remember. Next, avoid similarity with well-known brands. And this is really straightforward. Just think about all the brands that you know. Is there any similarity? But don't go too deep, because yes, we have Apple, but like watermelon photography actually is not a bad idea. And the last step is the simpler, the better. Although you might be very excited about choosing a name for your business, still remember that it should be something kind of simple, because it is easy to remember, it is easy to write, and it looks good. So remembering these rules, let's go to the step number 2. And this step is try your name. Yeah, actually try to use your first and last name, like your first name, last name, photography, or your last name, first name, photography. I know it might seem too simple, but this approach has some huge advantages. First, it works crazy for your brand identity. If you want to build your personal brand other than just your photography business, then use your name, because yeah, it will work, definitely. Because let's say in a few years you decide that you want to create a blog or you want to teach other photographers. You need a personal brand. And if people already know your name, then it works like crazy. Other than that, if you use your name as a name for your business, then it is very easy for people to understand and recognize. And they also will understand something about your business even before they open your website. They understand your gender, at least. And finally, people will trust you more, because if you use your name as a name for your business, that means that you don't hide behind some LLC, right? You are open. You say, hey, my name is Kate, or hey, my name is Johnny. And it creates more trust. But if you don't like the idea of using your name for your business, then step number 3, brainstorm time. You're gonna need to use your notebook or a few lists of paper and a pen. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna close your eyes and think about your photography style. Think about vibe. Think about style. Think about what comes to your mind when you think about your photography. And if you're just starting, you might be questioning your style, and that's totally fine. But you still have an understanding, like where you want to go. For example, do you want to be a newborn photographer? It's one vibe. Or do you want to attract adventurous couples who will book you for their elopements in mountains? That's other style, right? And other vibe. Or do you want to take maternity photos? And for maternity photos, do you want it to be in studio, or do you want it to do in-home sessions? So close your eyes, imagine, feel the vibe. You really want to go deep here. And then you're going to write down all the sentences and words that come to your mind. Literally anything. And you need to fill the whole page or even 2 pages. Yeah, 2 pages. Don't rush. You might need an hour, 2 hours, whole day. Don't rush yourself, okay? Then take a look at your notes. Do you see anything that you like? You can highlight the words and sentences that you like and create a short list of 5, maybe 10 sentences and words. And then you need to pronounce it. Remember the first rule, right? Avoid hard to pronounce names. So if you created something, too poetic that is too hard to pronounce, maybe it's not a good idea. And then with your shortlist, it's time for the final step. And I call it, oh shoot, it is taken. Yeah, it's time to check if the name is available. So what you can do, you can Google it, you can search on Instagram, and also you can find a government site that allows you to check the availability of your business name. But don't get upset if you choose a name, for example, Gray Sky. Choose Gray Sky. You Google Gray Sky and you see that there is a small company somewhere in Europe which sells wallpapers. And you are a photographer in South Africa and you want this name. Probably it's not a problem if this company with wallpapers is really small and they are not a huge brand and it even operates in other parts of the world. However, you might want to add photography to that name, like Gray Sky Photography, and probably you'll be okay. And the last thing that I want to say is give yourself time. That's totally okay if you don't know a name for business and you've been trying for a few days. That's totally fine. That's okay. Let me save you some time though. Online generators don't work. Don't even try. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your like and comment.